Crafts fails are some of my favorite videos. I love to see how craft fails work, in that why they didn't work and what is good about them. So I'm going to do a video for you of all my ugly crafts that failed, that my mom actually hates. So in this video, I'll show you how to create these ugly crafts. Maybe you will be able to find success with them, or maybe you'll just use them as a fun way of crafting with the family. The first failed craft that my mom would say, "What the heck is that?" is this craft in the back. It started out with just this ornament, and then I decided to glue it to 2 jar lids and put more petals on it. And as soon as my mom saw it, she said, "What the heck is that?" And I was like, "Ma, it's an ornament." And I think it's fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. But then when I looked at it, I said to myself the same thing my mom said, "What the heck is that?" And decided to include it in this video of craft fails. And let me just give you a little bit of a closer look at this. I figured you could spin it around. I put it with the bottle caps and the string. But my mom is right. What the heck is that? So I'll put that back here as one of the craft fails. And I already told you, if you wanted to create a craft fail like this, just take 2 jar lids, put them together. These petals come from a recycle, reuse, repurpose video I did about a fabric softener bottle. And then I just put this glass gem in the middle on water bottle caps. Easy to recreate. The next craft fail is this jar. I poured paint and ink inside of the jar, and and swirled it around, and for some reason it did not set. So it's pretty, but it has this big blotch where there should be paint and ink. So that's a craft fail. The next craft fail would be this bottle tree. And when my mom saw it, she said, "What the heck is that? That looks like a bottle." But that's exactly what it is. It's a bottle wrapped in yarn to be a little personal Christmas tree. It's on a stand, and this stand was made out of a shipping tape roll when it was over. And I showed you in a video, it's easy to create. I decided to make it as ugly as can be by putting different colored gems, glass gems on it, so that when you turn it around, you have all these different colors. And it was part of the idea of this was partly to be just a lot of multicolors that can be spun and look as crazy as can be. Guess what my mom thinks about this? She likes it. So it just goes to show she likes it. The next ugly craft that my mom said, "What the heck is that?" is this bottle cap ornament that I painted, and for some reason the paint didn't dry the right way, so I tried to paint over it again with nail polish. This is nail polish and this is nail polish. And I decided to just give up on it. It wasn't worth any more time invested in it. So my mom's right. What the heck is this? What the heck is that? The next craft fail is this aluminum foil ball. You can check out the video I created for the press down method. Instead of hammering it, all you have to do is keep pressing it and applying pressure, and it starts to look more like a ball than just a crumpled up piece of aluminum foil. But I wanted to use it for crafting. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. It was a little too big for some of the ornaments, and then it was too small for some other things. So I decided just to use it as an ornament. And when I looked at it, I was like, well, this really doesn't look like anything. And my mom's right. What the heck is that? The next what the heck is that craft is, okay, I'm trying to say this with a straight face. angel out of a wine cork. The angel's wings are made out of plastic. This angel is made out of a plastic wings from a recycled bottle. The type of cotton that comes in a jewelry box, wrapped around the cork, so you can see the cork here, a little halo, and a little screwy thing that allows you to hold it or put it on an ornament. And as soon as my mom saw it, she said, "What the heck is that?" I said, "Mom, what has wings and a halo?" She said, "What?" She said, "What?" I said, "An angel that if you smell it, it smells a little like wine." What the heck is that? The next what the heck is that craft is this piece of glue stick, whatever you want to call this. Is a glue stick from a glue gun. And what you do is you put it on something that it won't adhere to, something it won't stick to, like a silicone mat or wax paper. And what I did was, it's like a blob of glue, and I decided to put the dollar store bead necklace around it and put one of those dollar store glass gems in the center. And it looks okay, but when you really look at it closely, you say, "What the heck is that?" The next what the heck is that craft is this same concept of taking glue, so a blob of glue, and making something out of it. So this was an attempt at making a snowman. And I decided to put some of this salt that I wasn't using, and like some other packets of salt that I happen to have. Let me show you another packet of salt in the center, and it bore a hole into, I guess, the snowman's belly. That is not what I intended it to do. And the shapes came out like blobs of glue, pretty much. So when you look at it, even I look at it and say, "What the heck is that?" It wasn't what it was supposed to be, which was a snowman. The next what the heck is that craft is this mountain of faux snow made out of the same jewelry box cotton. Need I say more? I'll just put it back down. So then the last craft that is kind of what the heck is that are these little mini Christmas trees. And I'll show you how to make them, because I want you to be able to maybe make them and make them successful, or just have a good time with your family like my mom and I are having with this. This is so simple to make. This was actually made out of something that was already pre-cut, but I'll show you how to make it. And I just put it on the back of this cork to help it stand. So let me show you how to recreate that. Now we're going to create this little Christmas tree, and I'll show you how simple it is to create. And then we'll create this bigger Christmas tree. So you're going to take some papers. You can cut them small or you can leave them large. And the way you'll do it is you're going to put one piece of paper first, put a little bit of glue on it, and then take another sheet of paper, small piece of paper, or you can do it with a big piece of paper depending on how large you want the Christmas tree to be, and tape it to that piece of paper. So then you have them taped together. Okay, then you're going to take another bit of glue a little further down from the top, and then you are going to tape another piece of paper to it. And it doesn't have to be exact and perfect. If you want, you can make it exact and perfect, but again, this is about having a good time with crafting. And then you'll take some more glue, and you can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. And then you'll glue another piece of paper to it, so you have all these pieces of paper glued together. And then you're going to take another bit of glue and paper and put it on the piece of paper, and put another piece of paper. So you have all these pieces of paper lined up. You'll turn it over like this, and then you are going to cut it into a triangle. If you want, you can cut it a little bit sort of more tiered shape or not. It's up to you. But it's such a simple craft to create. I think this would be great to keep the kids busy, or just as an easy craft to create. And we're just going to tear that off. And if it comes apart like this is a little bit, just even it out and glue it. So you've already created a Christmas tree. And I don't even know how long that took, but it was so fast. And you can see how I made a tiny, teeny, tiny one like this and put a little star on it. Or you can create one this size or even bigger. And it took no time. If you want, you can then color it in like I did. This is like a metallic pen. Or you could just leave it plain and make a lot of these. Our last craft will be creating this little tree. Let me just pick it up for you guys. It's a piece of paper with yarn. You don't even have to use yarn. You could use anything, or you could just leave it plain. You could have the kids draw on it. I just wanted to show you, in a previous video, I showed you how to make these cones out of poster board, and I used paper. Please check out our other videos. It's so simple. Some of you might recognize how to create this. It doesn't have to be perfectly even. Sometimes mine are not. But you just start with a corner and you roll. And of course it's hard because I'm trying to do this way. But you see how simple that is? You just make that point and you just tape it. So once you do that, let me pause this for a moment and I'll show you how. So once you get it pointy, you're going to take your glue or tape and just glue it to it. And my mom always says, and more to come. So in this video, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. There will be more videos coming up soon. We'll cut off the part we don't need to make the cone. And as you can see, since you have many corners on the piece of paper, you can have a cone per corner. So nothing is wasted. You know, part of the Recycle, Reuse, Repurpose series and our motto is that we recycle things. When I'm creating these crafts and I'm asking my mom's opinions, I'm coming up with new crafts all the time. So in this case, you've already made this little cone. Just pop out the part that might have dented in, and then you just cut around to make it even. In the case for this demonstration, I'm not even going to worry about cutting it too much, just enough so that it will stand, and it should stand like that. And so you can make as many of these little cones as you need, have the kids draw on it, wrap it with yarn, wrap it with tissue paper. That would be pretty to make it a tissue paper. You can put roses on it. Check out our paper flower rose tutorial. You can put stars on it. You can do whatever you want. It's such an easy craft and something that anyone can do. So whereas I had a lot of craft fails with these ugly crafts, maybe yours will be successful. And my mom will not say, "What the heck is that?" Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe for more videos.